All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakak Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. This is Brother Shamar coming back with another lesson. And in this lesson, I just want to speak on, the times that we living in as far as if you've been paying attention and what's happening, recently this week. Um, Things just getting more and more, wild. All right. You got strange weather events as far as regarding what's what's happening out here in California, for example. With the rain and snow, it's way more than what's happened in many years. And then recently having this second biggest bank pretty much go under out here as well, the Silicon Valley Bank. All right. And it's just showing you that things are just continually getting worse and worse. Esau getting ready to cut back on the EBT stuff. All right. More jobs are going to be cut. These tech companies keep on saying that they're going to lay off more and more people. You got AI about to replace pretty much a lot of jobs as well for people. These mundane jobs, people that work at fast food spots, a lot of office job positions, a lot of tech jobs. So things are just getting worse and worse out here, man. Crime's going up. All right. Everything is just getting bad. All right. But the first scripture I want to get is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." And that's the times that we're living in now, man. All right. And you see in the NLT, it says, in the last days, there will be very difficult times. And these are the type of times that we're living in now. And they're getting more difficult as we move more into the future, as more times pass. Because now, with all the stuff going on, Esau isn't giving you handouts now, man. All right, the people who was when the whole pandemic started, everyone was used to getting handouts from the government. He was giving you those stimulus checks. He's giving you, a whole bunch of handouts basically. And now he just completely stopped and said you're on your own. And he's even cutting back on the handouts that he's been giving to people, man. Like I mentioned already with the whole food stamp stuff. All right. They ain't giving that out no more. All right. And then you had the dude, Jerome Powell, pretty much saying that losing the jobs, getting, people losing their jobs is going to be a byproduct of the stuff they doing with raising the interest rate hikes, So things things are just going to continue to keep falling down, getting collapsing. Basically, we're literally witnessing the collapse of America, man. All right, the economy, the morality in the society. All right, all you see is the alphabet stuff being pushed. All right, crime is going up. Like the scriptures say, I'm gonna grab it real quick. This is Matthew 24:12. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." And that's pretty much what you see going on now, man. All the iniquity in America is only getting worse and worse as time goes on. And now the love of many, for their neighbor is not there like it used to be at one point in time, man. People are just straight up heartless. They on edge. They ready to just, especially dealing with the road rage stuff, man. People ready to just start shooting at people. All right, just literally take somebody's life, all because they so stressed out and they're just on edge, man, with all this stuff going on. All right. But these are the times that we're living in, man. Like it says, perilous times, man. Very difficult times. And things are only going to get more worse as time goes on. All right. It isn't getting any better. What you think going to happen with, them, all these companies saying that they're going to lay off tens of thousands of people, and they keep on saying, more and more over time. So what do you think that's going to have? What effect that's going to have, on other things here, man. Less money being out there, less jobs, more companies laying off people as things getting more tighter in the society dealing regarding money. And if people are struggling with money, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to turn to a life of crime, man. All right. But continuing on, it says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai." And you have all these things going on, man. All right. This is just further proving the times that we're living in, man. Is the last days, man. All right. That's why things are so messed up, and they're only getting more messed up as time goes on. All right. You can only imagine what things will be like, in the near future. Esau want to have all this AI out here. He trying to implant stuff in you. Say that it's cool. Oh, we got the new phones are going to be implanted in your ear. They're trying to merge man with machine. All right. Perverseness being pushed at an all-time high. That's just the new norm to see that. Like, you watch anything damn near at this point, and it's some type of perverseness in it, man. But these are the times that we're living in. All right. Where things are just going to get worse on every level possible, pretty much. And the only ones who are who are going to be stable, have some type of stability, are the true men and women who worship Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. All right? Because for you to be in this society and not have, any, pretty much not believe in the truth, you're done out here, man. All right? Because the only reason that we're able to sustain ourselves and to stay sane, is because of this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. Because without it, if you just imagine living in today's society, man, without having the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all hope will be lost, man. You'll be mentally going through it, not even being stable. And that's why most people are on edge, man. They don't know what the hell is going on. They don't know what's coming. And they don't truly believe in the higher power, man, like they claim. All right, they believe in this society. And if all your hope is placed in this society, man, then you're done. Because this society is done and it's on its way out of here. But this is Isaiah 33:6. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." And this is what's keeping us stable, man. All right? Because all the stuff that you can clearly see that all this stuff is vain and it could be taken at any moment. You could lose it. You could lose your job, Hey, the only thing that we really have that we can't lose, Lord's will, as long as Yahweh Hashem Yahushai keeps, supping with us, is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. And this is what's going to keep us stable in these hard times to come. All right, you got these shows like Black Summer or The Last of Us, or all these apocalyptic shows, or when, The Walking Dead and stuff like that. When society collapses, basically, you see how people's true nature come out, man. They don't know what to do, and they lose it. All hope is lost, basically, for them. But the only way you could really be stable is by having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, because then you actually understand the times that we're in and things that are going on. Because everybody else out here, they don't have a clue, like I said, what's happening or why is it even happening, They're just thinking that this is just some random occurrence that's happening. Don't have a clue why it's happening now, this and that. No, man, everything's happening for a reason. It's not just a coincidence, all right? And as things continue to get worse, where society's going to, collapse, all hell going to break loose. You're going to have civil unrest, World War III, all these things occurring pretty much back to back. And everyone isn't going to have a clue of how did it get here, what's coming next, what's going to happen. But through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it's been revealed to us, man, to understand the times that we're in, the times that are coming in the near future. All right, the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, World War III, the mark being pushed. All these things are still yet to happen, man. But we can see it's right around the corner. All right, and if you have a spiritual eye, you can see how it's about to, how it's going to be like that, man. With the civil unrest, the time of Jacob's trouble and everything else, man. And along with World War III breaking out, especially regarding the mark. All the technology is already there in place. We're just seeing things play out to force it, to happen. All right, but the next scripture I want to get is in 2 Ezra 9:1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And this is exactly what you're seeing, man. The signs. All right. That's why you got to measure the time diligently in itself, man. Look at what's going on. Filter it through the scriptures, man. How does it relate to prophecy in the times that we're in right now? So that you understand the times that we're living in, man. And we're living in the last days, man. Things are going to get wild out here, all right? You got Esau. Another thing he doing is he trying to dig up old viruses and stuff and experiment with it. What you think he's going to do with all that stuff, man? There ain't nothing good that's going to come out of it. I can guarantee you that much. All right? Because the scriptures tell us that it's going to be pestilences, famine, pretty much death and destruction, man. All type of stuff going on out here, man. And you got the master of disaster behind the whole thing. As far as like experimenting with that stuff like that. That's why you have to pay attention to what's going on, man, and stay upon your watch, man, like it says in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Because the times that we're living in, like I started off with in 2 Timothy, is perilous times, man. And it's only going to get worse as time goes on. That's why you have to pay attention to what's happening, man. So you can see what's coming around the corner. All right, the devil's pretty much telling you right in your face what he's doing, what he planned on doing, and the moves he's making. If you're like actually paying attention. All right. Continuing on, it says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and you're seeing these things, man. You have that earthquake that killed 20,000 people, or the number, like a crazy number. All right. You got uproars of the people in different parts of the world, which has been happening, and is only continuing to happen more and more. It just hasn't happened here yet in America, really. And when it comes over here, that's when you know it's all bad. But continuing on, it says, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. That's why I said like earlier that these other people in the world, man, that don't have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai to be living in the times that we're in and not know, why these things are happening or what's coming down the pipeline, so to speak, or is there even a chance in the future, so to speak, like what the future is going to behold? It's all bad, and that's why people don't like to look at the news. They don't like to look into the truth of the matter regarding a lot of things, because then they will come to the conclusion that they're living a lie, basically, and there's nothing good coming in the future for them or the society. All right. So they ultimately don't have any hope. But that's not the case for us, because we understand that this society, this world has to come to an end in order for that new world to be established wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. All right. So we're going to be stable when all these things are taking place. Just like now, for example, majority of these people, they like I said, on edge, stressed out, high anxiety. I be talking to different people at my job. They all the same thing. Stress, anxiety, depression, all type of stuff that they dealing with. And We're just in the, like the scriptures say, we're only in the beginning of sorrows, and things are only going to get worse. So imagine the state of the people as things continue to get worse from here, man. And they're already through. They're in the through state, throughest state they've been in so far, I should say. But continuing on, it says, "For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." And that's what you see going on now, man. The end is being made manifest, man. A lot of things that are taking place now are unprecedented or haven't happened in like over a decade. Just a lot of crazy stuff, man. Things becoming a new norm. All right. Far as regarding the SADS and the SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome, sudden adult death syndrome. All right. All these different things taking place, man. This isn't the norm. All right. This isn't normal things. This is not how society is supposed to be. But the end is being made manifest because this is the same, the cycle doesn't repeat itself, man. Every society, when it was finna collapse, pretty much go through these same type of occurrences, so to speak. It says, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And then you see the signs, man. And that's what we have to look out for, because we don't have a set day or a time to know the exact day that this place is going to fall, but we have the signs that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai told us to look out for, man. All right. And like I said, these people, they don't have any hope. They don't have any belief in a higher power or anything, any knowledge of what's coming down the pipeline, so to speak, man. So for them, they're losing it. But for us, like I read earlier in Isaiah 33:6, this wisdom and knowledge is going to keep us stable because we knew the end before it was made manifest. All right? Because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai revealed it to us through this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So this is what's going to keep us stable as the times come, as we get into more perilous times, Things are only going to get more difficult from here on down the road, man. Yet we have faith that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai will continue to sustain us and take care of us as long as we keep doing what we're supposed to do. All right. And I'm going to read on because it goes into it. In verse 7, it says, "And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning." And that's how we're going to be saved, man, by our works and by our faith, man, whereby we believe. Because if you believe, like the scriptures say, if you believe, you're going to speak. All right. And actions without faith is dead, just like vice versa. Faith without works is dead, And we're doing all this in order to be delivered, man, to see that salvation, man. All right. And Lord's will be saved from the coming destruction. Because these perils are on the way, man. And that's guaranteed. Things are going to get worse in this society. And Esau got a lot of, wickedness planned to do. All right. Hey, the time of Jacob's trouble. World War III, civil unrest. All these things are still yet to come. So you can only imagine how much worse things are going to get. All right. But like I said, we have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to sustain us and to keep us sane in these times that we're going to be coming into, man. All right. The rest of these people, they're going to be done suffering out here. All right. I'm talking about 2/3 of our people, because we already know the other nations are through. But I'm talking about 2/3 of our people who didn't turn back to the Heavenly Father, man, who chose to believe in Esau and his ways. All right. Believe in America. They're going to be the ones that are out there through, man. Hey, so with that, I'm going to wrap up and give all praises again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. And Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.